To this now, Cape Town Tourism is urging locals to vote for the city in the World Tourism Awards. It's received 5 nominations, and the awards include the world's leading city break destination, world's leading tourist attraction, and the world's leading airport. But for more on this, we're joined now by Cape Town Tourism CEO, that's Enver Duminy. Enver, good morning to you, and thank you so much for joining us. And I'm sure you should be elated at this news, especially with what the Western Cape and Cape Town has been through these past couple of months. This is definitely some good news. Congratulations.
Good morning, and thank you. We haven't won yet, so we are excited and definitely a bit of sunshine after the clouds we've experienced over the last couple of months in tourism.
I mean, the nomination itself, I think, should be just exciting enough, right? But what do you think has, attracted Cape Town, just particularly when it comes to these awards, but it being the tourist destination of the world?
I think it's a few things that has resulted in the success, but I think it's a shared success not only for Cape Townians, but I think for South Africans in general. It's a combination of course, the scenic beauty. I think the fact that you can have, world-class attractions, natural 7 wonders within a city environment. You're literally, a few minutes away from the winelands, from the ocean, from the forest. So I think it's a combination of this beauty, but we mustn't forget about the beauty of the people. The warmth, the welcoming, and also then the professionalism when it comes into the tourism sector. And I think it's almost a magic recipe, because I think lots of destinations have beaches, they have cities, they have wine farms, etc. But I think it's how we make that recipe up, and that it's always something that's enjoyable, meal after meal after meal.
Yeah, and speaking of, it's people, you're still further urging locals to participate, ensure they continue to vote, because it is a team effort to ensure that you secure this win.
Yeah, we're not just encouraging locals to vote. I think we're asking all South Africans to vote. I think the fact that the tourism industry has been decimated over the last while, and we are beginning to restart the tourism engine, I think winning this award will definitely go a long way in protecting the jobs that are still there, in attracting more people to wanting to come to the destination. And of course, we know that tourists don't just visit one city when they come to South Africa. They visit at least 2 or 3 other places. So I think, when we win this award, it will be a victory for all South Africans.
Yeah. I would like you to please just elaborate on some of the nominations. I mean, they all are important, I'm sure, to the city of Cape Town. But which one out of the 5 really stands out for you? If I could name them, I mean, we're talking about the world's leading airport, which is the Cape Town International, world's leading tourism attraction for Table Mountain, world's leading festival and event destination, just to name a few. Is there any that particularly stands out for you?
I'll be honest with you. I think at this stage, as we are trying to, again, build the tourism economy, all of them are equally important. No one is bigger than the other. I think what we want to do is make sure that we secure all of them. But even if we walk away with one, I think it's, again, an indication of towards our recovery that we are, again, a global leader when it comes to tourism.
Right. And also, I mean, we know that Cape Town is famous for, world tourism. The world, usually when they come to South Africa, Cape Town has to be one of the first cities that they definitely have to visit. But, I mean, when we look at, other parts that you feel like we might be sleeping on these tourist sites, can you name just a few, even if for us South Africans, when we need to take short lives, any areas that come to mind where you think, don't sleep on this venue, don't sleep on this activity, especially when you are in Cape Town?
I think for me, one of probably the hidden gems, and one of my favorites, is Khayelitsha. There's so much about Khayelitsha that people don't know. I mean, you can do canoeing in Khayelitsha. People just drive by and assume that it's just a township. There's amazing nightlife experiences, but there's also a kind of a quality restaurant in Forum de Cassie, which is a Michelin star type of experience, but in the hood. And for me, again, it's those gems that a lot of people don't know about as South Africans. But you know what? When people from all over the world come, they go there. And I think sometimes as South Africans, we forget about these gems right on our doorstep. So definitely short lifts in Khayelitsha. That's
important. Now we know. Now we know better. And thank you so much, Enver Duminy, for joining us, the CEO of Cape Town Tourism.